Hello everyone, welcome back, and this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of August 3rd. And at this time, I'd like to thank each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched, and of course the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from each and every one of you. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. All right. We're going to start off with the Lovers. Well, there could be a rekindling of some sort coming in for some of you. New romance, good partnership. Now, this could be a partnership as in somebody who you just really click with, get along with, good friend, that sort of thing. Or perhaps this has already been taking place and it turns into much more, and it could be a proposal of marriage. But there's definitely love around you as this week begins. People really want to be with you. Shadows. So you're letting that go. You're finally realizing you need to step out of your own way. Releasing negative thinking, understanding that there's much more out there. So you've been a little bit withdrawn from others recently, just going within, trying to figure out what your next move's going to be going forward. So you've been self-doubting yourself for a while, and you're finally starting to realize that all that negative thinking isn't getting you to the destination you want to get to. So you're learning to step out of that mentality this week. And the Page of Pentacles. So definitely good news coming in. This is a new, pardon me, this is a new opportunity for you to start something fresh. Or perhaps you've already started to dabble in it. Maybe you've gotten your own business going, that sort of thing. But you are in the beginning stages of this. You're aligning with your next move. This, like I said, could be you starting a whole new enterprise, job, and understanding that it's just at the beginning stages. But there is definitely a deal to be had here for many, many of you. And you are ready for this new step forward. Your health is starting to return. You're starting to believe in yourself. You're investing in your well-being. You're letting go of all the negative thinking and really starting to step into this and understanding nothing ventured, nothing gained, and you are now willing to step up. So good for you, but it looks like there's a new job for many of you, and it's going to be very financially as well. Oh yeah, the Chariot. Look at you taking charge. Moving forward, understanding that, okay, you can do whatever you put your mind to do. So there's movement, progress, you're taking action on something, you're investing in yourself, you have the willpower and control. And you're ready for this change. Yes, it takes courage to let go of things in order to step into something totally new to yourself. But you are already past, moving away from things and understanding that it's okay to release something to get something more better in your life. So you're taking action, moving forward. This is a new journey for a lot of you. Oh, a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, now this could be inheritance. You want to leave a legacy for some of you. Maybe your retirement's coming up, so you're a little bit worried, but you want to make sure that you take that next step. You're not holding yourself back. You made a big decision recently for a lot of you. And now you're starting to realize that if you've been working 9 to 5, you don't need to do that anymore. You can do something totally different and still continue to grow. 7 of Rods, yes. Definitely standing your ground in yourself, in your decisions. This is your self motivation for many of you. You're protecting what you believe in strongly. And once you have that conviction, there is not anything that can change your mind. You have already made the decision, the choice, and now you're owning it. You're stepping into this. You're accepting things as they come. You're understanding that you're protecting what definitely is meant for you. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, well, yes. You know, you're a little bit hesitant, worried about your finances, which is understandable. But a financial loss is in the past. You know, maybe a bill come up that was a little bit more expensive than you had anticipated, but you've already taken care of it. And you're already starting to recoup that finance loss. So you're moving out of that mindset. You may be just thinking that you don't have enough, and you're a little bit stressed and worried about it. Some of you have been ill, and you're realizing that it may have happened because of, for a lot of you, where you were working, you know, just stress all the time. And now you're realizing once you let that go, a great weight has left you. So you've changed directions and understanding that this is probably the best move for many of you, because you can let go of that worry. Oh yeah, Ace of Wands. Definitely there's an opportunity here. New career for many of you. This is a creative project. So you're really starting to understand what it takes to get this going. So this spark of inspiration now is started you on a new path, you know, out with the old, in with the new. And although you have been a little bit worried about it, that is dissipating, like it's going away now, because you can see the greater good for yourself of what this is going to give you in the long run. So this is a new beginning, new project. And you are so ready for this new beginning. 7 of Cups, yes, trying to make a decision and a choice. You know, there's too many choices right now, but you're trying to make a commitment to one. And you will, because that's how you roll. But you are absolutely feeling thrilled about starting something. You haven't felt that in quite some time. And now that it has, you know, shook you up a little bit, it also helped you to get going. So you're making a commitment and fixing things in your life because you realize that this is going to be all right. You're making that choice. Or perhaps for some of you already made that choice and you're not sharing it with anybody. You're just keeping it to yourself and working on it. King of Cups. Yes. Definitely feeling more empowered. Emotionally balanced. You know, you're feeling more compassionate about the things that you do around yourself. You know, like people that hang around you, jobs that you're doing. You're being very diplomatic about how you're approaching many things this week. And you're in control of it. And it is the leadership role in your area is totally balanced. You've taken that on like you own it. And it is really starting to show. Yeah, 5 of Rods. Moving away. No more competition. Tired of all that. You know, you just want more calm in your life. If there's been any challenges or obstacles, you're removing them. You're understanding that you can do whatever this is that you're choosing to do, and it will come out just beautiful. So you are already in that process of changing, moving forward, understanding something around you is meant to let go of. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Definitely moving away. Decided to, you know, no more betrayals, no more dishonest people around you, you know, and you're not running away from this. You're actually walking away from this because you've had enough of the, you know, backstabbing people around you, people taking credit for things they don't do, all those sort of bad behaviors. You've had your fill, you know, and this dishonest thing that just recently happened, for many of you, give you that green light to start in a new direction, move away from it, carry on somewhere else. Oh yeah, 9 of Pentacles, and there you go. Perfect. Yes, luxuries, you know, financial gain. You can take care of yourself, and you like to spend time alone because it gives you just that freedom. You know, you talk on the phone to people, you go to visit people, but you like your solitude right now because it helps you to have more clarity, more clear thinking. And you are just at the beginning. Looks like for some of you, you're treating yourself, you know, buying yourself something that you've wanted or thought about. And it's okay to buy yourself those little luxuries because you've earned all that you've gained. And the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Travel plans for many of you. And it doesn't look like it's a great distance. Maybe you're going to the beach. Maybe you're, you know, going to a next town and just relaxing, enjoying the time. You know, you're just getting away from all the chaos right now in your head and releasing it. You know, give yourself something else to think about. But you have already planted your seeds, and it is going to, you know, go in the right direction for you. And you can sense it. You know, this is new partnerships, new persons in your life. This is your hard work. And you know in your heart that this will work. 6 of Cups. Well, it looks like there's some sort of reunion for some of you. Get together. You know, brings you back to a happier time in your life. And you are so ready for that. You know, that nostalgia, gifts, insight, reunions. And it helps you to center, calm down, clear your mind, and move forward. So you are really in that need this week to release things from your past. And the 5 of Cups, yes, absolutely leaving things behind. You know, yeah, there's some regrets, some loss, and there's something that you needed to abandon, like let it go. And this could have been many things. Somebody that you cared about a lot didn't care about you. A job that you felt you were content and happy with but didn't work out. You know, that sort of thing. But there's definitely you looking back at your past and learned from it. Because now it will help you to move forward with more clarity, because you'll be able to see things much quicker. Instead of, you know, being in denial of what's happening around you, you're taking the wisdom with you. Yes, there's regrets. Everybody goes through it, but you're healing from that now. You're not grieving it anymore. You could see what's actually who did what, where, and how, and what part you participated in it. But it also helps you to understand yourself much easier. Oh, yes, 2 of Rods. Definitely travel plans here coming in for you. You know, you've been waiting for some result, some answer. And once you get that result, it will help you make that choice. Looks like you're making choices for travel plans where you want to go in the future. And you have just begun to look into things. Things are really starting to balance out for you, smooth down, calm down. You're not in a race here. You're just starting to understand what it takes for you to accomplish something. So you're starting something totally fresh that you are surprised of your own choice, which is okay. You know, I'm going to pull you one more tarot card. The 9 of Swords. Look at the stress, the anxiety, you know, and you have been going through it for a while. You know, worries, fears, insomnia, you know, you are really been stressed and worried about your future, your outcome, you know, how this was all going to pay out. And you're realizing that it's coming at a cost to you to continue on this path. So you're making that choice, stepping into this, and releasing that anxiety, letting it go, and see because you're not very happy with what's been happening, and you know that it's time for that change, and you're now willing to do it. All right, and your oracle card. Information that information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. All right, so you're going to hear something. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.